In this short presentation, you're going to learn how to get started using KEYNOTE on your iPad. KEYNOTE comes with Apple Design themes to help you create your presentation. After you choose a theme, you will build your presentation with slides. Finished presentations can be shown right on your iPad, or you can use your Mac, your iPhone, your iPod, or any browser on a Mac or PC by accessing iCloud. In the Presentation Manager, tap on what looks like a cross to create a presentation. Tap to choose a theme for your presentation. You can do any of the following to build your presentation. You can tap on the Add Slide button to add a new slide. You can double tap on placeholder text to add your own. And you can tap on the placeholder button to replace placeholder images with your own. So first you need to tap to choose a theme. Now you're ready to build your presentation. Tap the Add Slide button in the lower left corner to add a new slide and choose a slide layout. Choose among different slide layouts that are based on your presentation theme. You can also copy and paste an existing slide. Tap a slide in the Slide Navigator, then tap it again. Tap Copy, then tap anywhere in the Slide Navigator and tap Paste. Remember, if you've zoomed in on a slide, tapping the Slide Navigator hides it. Keep building your presentation. Double tap on your placeholder text to add your own. Tap the placeholder button to replace placeholder images with your own images. You can tap on the plus or the placeholder button in the bottom right corner of an image to see the photos that are available on your device. Tap on an album, then tap an image to add it. To change which part of the image is visible, double tap the image, then use the controls to make the changes. Tap Done. An object is any item you place on a slide. Photos, shapes, charts, and text boxes are examples of objects. You can change an object's appearance using the tools in the Format Inspector. Tap on the Format button to open it. You'll see it up at the top on the right. You can see that you have several options. You can tap on that object button and tap the Media button. You can also tap the placeholder button in the bottom right corner of an image placeholder to see the photos available on your device. Tap an album, then tap a photo. The next step is to add a transition between the slides. Transitions are visual effects that play as you move from one slide to the next. For example, the push transition makes a slide appear to push the previous slide off the page. If you want to apply the same transition to multiple slides, apply the transition to a single blank slide, then duplicate that slide multiple times. When you add content to the duplicated slides, the transition is already in place. In the Slide Navigator, tap the slide you want to add a transition to. Tap the Tools button, then tap Transitions and Builds. Then tap a transition. You can scroll to see all the options. Choose the transition and then tap Play to preview the effect. Tap Options at the bottom of the Transitions window to set the duration, direction, and other settings for the transition. To make your presentation more dynamic, you can animate the objects on a slide. For example, you can make text appear on the slide one bullet point at a time, or make an image of a ball bounce onto the slide. Object animations are called build effects. Different build effects are available depending on whether the object is a text box, chart, table shape, or image. Moving an object onto a slide is called building in. Moving an object off a slide is called building out. To animate an object, you can do either of the following. You can tap an object, then tap Animate. You can tap in the Tools button, Tap Transitions and Builds, and then tap on an object. Buttons will appear next to the object. Tap a button. Tap the build effect you want. You may need to scroll to see all the build effects. Drag the duration slider to change the length of time the object moves. You can set when the build starts playing by choosing an option under Start Build. Builds play on tap by default. Build charts, tables, or bulleted text blocks by their parts. To do this, tap Delivery and choose an option. Now's the fun time. It's time to play your presentation. Select the slide you want to begin with and then tap on the play button. To advance through the presentation, do any of the following. To go to the next slide, tap the slide. To go back a slide or reset the builds on the slide, swipe right. Avoid swiping to the left of the screen as you swipe so the slide navigator doesn't appear. Enjoy making your presentation using KEYNOTE on your iPad. It's going to be a lot of fun.